Right, I'm with Mr. Peter Vick. How are you, Peter?
I'm really happy to be here,
It's lovely to see you. We love being house proud. We love keeping everything in order. Oh my gosh, right, just very fun fact. One day, like, I'd let it go a little bit beginning of January because I was mega busy. I thought, right, I'm going to clean up the house. I literally did it for 17 hours without stopping. Oh. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep. And I literally didn't see, I went in tunnel vision. Are you impressed?
I am very impressed.
My boyfriend thought I'd passed out or something because I did not answer my phone for 17 hours. I was like, I've been cleaning. He's like, what? Are you mad? I love it. I just get in my zone. Now, the Eureka vacuum's coming up.
Yes.
I mean, the self-cleaning aspect of that blew my mind because I've got 2 vacuums and you're like, but you've got to upgrade. And I was like, why would I buy another one? Honestly, you sold me on it. It's sold out. We've got it back in stock by popular demand. And you went to the lowest price again ever last night for pick of the day.
Yeah.
We're going to repeat that shortly. But I was telling Peter, he's got to get one of these because I've got one and I know you're a big advocate. You've placed an order as well. You've got a house so you can hang your clothes outside, but in the winter you can't.
Exactly, like most people.
Like most people. I've got a flat, but it caused condensation and mould by the windows. Tumble dryers I don't use because they're expensive, very expensive. You know when you see your smart meter going when you use the tumble dryer, it's so expensive. But also it makes your clothes delicate, horrible, it ruins your clothes, the tumble dryer. And did you know, because I had someone repair my tumble dryer, it wasn't working, he said, you're lucky that you've got lint in here. He said that's the biggest cause of house fires, is the lint that gets caught up in the system, heats up and it can start a fire. So I bought this instead. Cheaper, safer, and it looks after your delicates. I want cheaper, don't want to spend loads of money to dry my clothes. I want safer, and I want something that's just easier to use. So, yeah. Mr. Peter V, honestly, I've bought one. You need to get one.
Yeah, well, I
know you've ordered one today. Honestly, you'll be so happy that
well,
I recommended this
because, exactly as you say, when you look at the alternatives, like we tend to use an air or put things over radiators, and then you're compromising your whole central heating system. This is so simple and easy. It really is. And basically what it is we've got a PTC heater, PTC fan heater underneath here. That is generally
the manufacturer says, because they said, oh, one hanger. I'm like, I can get 2 hangers in there because we've got these slimline ones. I've got double.
Yeah, and in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shirt here and I'm going to wet it so that we have it.
This is all you do, isn't it, Pete? You just press on.
That's it. It's
and that's it.
There's an 8-hour timer on there. There's also, as we will
you don't need to leave it on for 8 hours.
No. I mean, literally 20 minutes. I'm going to show you this shirt by the end of the show. And you can see I'm making it nice and wet. You can see as my hand is coming through here.
What I loved about this is with my old, I had something similar. It would just keep going until I remembered to switch it off. And I'd go out and I'd leave it on. What I love about this is it will automatically shut off after 1 hour, or you can program it to shut off after 2 hours, 3 hours, up to 8 hours. It will never stay on longer than 8 hours. But I usually have it on for an hour. I then check if it's good. That's it, and it's so cheap to run.
That's it. We're talking a 600-watt unit. Yeah. So on average, that's going to be about 15p. Everybody's tariffs are slightly different.
So you made that wet now.
So I've got a nice. You can see I didn't do the whole shirt. Didn't have time.
Hook it in on that.
But literally, it's going to hang in there. The air then is circulating inside the bag, and it literally inflates, as you'll see, and moves all around the clothes. So within the bag there, it's going to move all around those clothes. 3D, up to 10 kilograms, as we say. And within no time at all, you're going to find that the cycle, the washing cycle that usually takes forever, is going to be done in no time because it's the drying that takes so long.
And delicates are in there. And do you know, I don't need to iron either now. Because when you hang them up on the hanger, they come out beautifully, saving me ironing time. Do you know, we've seen this. The reason I bought it, so before Christmas, we saw this price comparison, and it's still at this price. We looked on the 5th of 10 to 20 items of clothes in here. It's cheap to run. After 1 hour you put it in there, it stops the mold in my house. It's cheaper to run than the tumble dryer, and it looks after my delicates. $39. This is the price we did. This is the price before Christmas. I was like, I'm having it. And I'm glad we've got it back in stock at this price. The must-have deal, it really is. You've got a free phone number. It's free even from a mobile, and at $39.99 you've got it. If you input your details, if you register, which is all confidential and GDPR compliant, you can reserve one at £13 and pennies in 3 interest-free instalments. Pete, so you press it on and off. You hang the clothes in, it's as simple as that.
Exactly. You have the choice. You have a remote control, or you can control it on the top.
Okay.
Literally powering it on. There are 2 heat settings on this. So off, then you switch it on. Heat setting 1, heat setting 2, and well, actually, it's just fan speed. And literally, that is it. The PTC heater, positive temperature coefficient, is sending warm air throughout the bag, as you can see, inflating the bag. But also that air is
sanitizing light as well.
Absolutely brilliant.
Talk us through that, because there's 3 buttons on and off, your timer and your sanitizing light.
So if we have a look inside, you'll see that we have a UV sanitizing light. So again, because we're, there's the issue, the concern about damp clothing, possibility of mold, etc. And we have a sanitizing light in there that we can switch on and off. You also have that added bonus of sanitization going on.
Which is amazing, because actually no other product, no other drying unit I know of actually also sanitizes the clothes. So let's say you've got someone who's got coughs, colds, flu, whatever they're wearing, it goes on there. Even bedding you could put inside of here, pillows, pillowcases.
Yes.
Say you've been coughing, spluttering, dribbling, snoring, whatever. You could actually put them in there to sanitize them.
This is the added bonus. It is absolutely brilliant. It's also going to take things, as I say, out of the wash cycle so much quicker, and even the heaviest of items. I know people who've put heavy biker jackets, I've been told.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, so after a rainy ride home and a heavy biker's jacket, where they had nowhere else to put it. And there again, if you've got something that is going to be that damp for that long, if it's sitting in a room,
that's true. Do you know, I didn't think of that, because my boyfriend has a biker jacket. Maybe that's what's causing the condensation as well. I need to put it in there, because it does, and you hang it up anywhere in your home, that moisture's going into your home.
Exactly.
And you see it on the windows, don't you? And you start to see that speckly black.
Oh.
Then it's a real problem. You've got to actually sand down the wall, you've got to repaint the wall, you've got to put anti-mold coating. It starts to damage your carpets as well, mold by the windows. Have you got French windows? I had to change my carpet from mold. Oh. This is why I had to get this. Honestly, because I've got white carpet, so I could actually see where the mold was happening, and I'm really OCD. So I was like, nope, it's got to go. Got to get new carpet. No, you've got to treat the whole thing. You've got to get the carpets up, you've got to treat it, you've got to clean it. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, black mold is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, because it starts, once it's in there, it starts multiplying beyond belief. Yeah.
You can see how easy this is to put anywhere. So,
and you plug it in, right?
Yeah, you just plug it in.
Yeah. And
there's
hang
a
it
cable,
up
nice long cable. Hang it up, and it only has to be that high off the floor. So, I mean, you could get 2 high back chairs and put a pole across it.
I hang it, there's 2 places. I either hang it on the door frame or I hang it on my clothes horse. So I've got a clothes horse. I might put the stuff that's not delicate, put it on there, and then I hang this on the clothes horse at the end, and then this does the delicates and extra clothing. So I now, because I used to do 1 wash at a time, and then I'd have to wait for it to dry and then do the other. Now I can do multiple washes.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know when you do the whites and the darks, you think, oh, I'm gonna have to wait, but you're in the mood to do it. This is an extension of your drying facility. It's genius.
If you wear uniforms for work, if you have the kids' school uniforms, etc., things that where you think, I'll have to buy multiples because I know it'll take forever for those shirts to dry before they need them again. But if you can dry them quickly and easily, there's less items to need to buy.
Well, actually, how quick is it? Because you made your shirt wet. Well, should we have a look?
Yeah, I mean,
it's only been in there for a couple of minutes. We're soon going to give you time to buy. You've got a free phone number. It's free even from a mobile. $39.99, and it's £89 online. Oh my gosh, it's almost dry already, and it's literally only been there, what, a couple of minutes?
Couple of minutes, yeah.
So normally you do an hour. I mean, it's that efficient. You might even need less than an hour, and then it's saving you.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Depends on the thickness of the fabric,
exactly.
Doesn't it?
It depends on the thickness and how many items you're putting in there on one go. But your peace of mind is that you have an option other than, well, tumble dryers, as you say, expensive to purchase. And when you were saying about the lint, so that lint is, what is that lint? That's made up of fibers of the clothes. So as they're tumbling around, they are wearing out the clothes to the point that the fibers are coming off them and shrinking as well. So there are lots of issues with tumble dryers. And then the great thing is that shirt, let's say it was damp, I put it in, it's on a hanger. so I can take it straight out of there and hang it up, and most of the wrinkles will have come out as well.
Absolutely. And do you know, the fact that if we can remind you about that price comparison, that it's £89 online and it's got 5-star reviews. Everyone who's bought this has loved it. For you, it could be for a present, it could be for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. I know you laugh because you think you should get like flowers and chocolates. I actually like practical gifts. Something that's useful, that's going to make my life easier. I don't need to iron anything I put in here because I put it on the hanger.
That's it.
I like practicality pieces. Not everyone does. I mean, you know your woman or your man, whether they'd appreciate that or not. Right, we're going to give you time to buy because we've got the Eureka vacuum coming up. Now, we know people are spending £700, £800 on these branded vacuums.
Yeah.
We don't need to pay that much. But with the more expensive vacuums are worth it, would you say? Because they're more efficient.
Yeah, we move to a different level. Everybody knows that you know, especially once you go to a recognized brand name, and this is a world-leading brand name, one of the biggest in the States and worldwide. But we are at a different level.
Absolutely. And do you know, this vacuum could do things that we've never seen a vacuum do before. As time advances, modern technology, we're looking for better, more efficient, more cost-effective ways and more faster ways to clean our house. Peter and myself, who always like everything spick and span, needed to upgrade our vacuum. We've all got vacuums, but why upgrade? You don't need to pay 700 quid because now everyone's copied that 700 quid vacuum. So they've still got all the technology, so it's still not a fair penny, but it is worth the upgrade if you're house proud, you want to do your vacuuming quicker and more efficiently. Is coming up next. We are going to do a pick of the day price on this vacuum for 1 hour only. It sold out last time. We're going to do it again. Good luck. Do you know, Peter, I know we said we were going to do your vacuum next, which we're very excited about, but we've just got so many people on the lines here.
I'm not
surprised. We're going to extend this a bit longer because everybody's coming in for this. Well, I'm not surprised either. Let's take it from the top, just in case someone's just switched on. We've got Mr. Peter V, our home expert. We love clean clothes, clean house. We're going to be cleaning the house up next. But first, let's get our clothes clean, but then dry. So what is this? How does it work? Literally,
that is it. It's all compact in this little unit. This is how it folds out. Literally, I mean, everything is in there. So the canopy that you're looking at there is all encased in here. The plug and everything else. You're literally just plugging it in, hanging bag, keeping everything, well, creating that heat that is going to dry everything completely. But we also have the added bonus, as we will show you, that there is a UV light in there.
That's unique, isn't it? Not all of them have that.
No, that sanitizes as well. So an absolutely genius product. And if you're somebody who finds the frustration in the washing cycle of things taking forever to dry, if you put them on a rail or put them over your radiator, or use a tumble dryer and you use it sparingly because you know how expensive it is, this is a brilliant option. Also, as you can see, because it's small.
I love that it packs away, because I have very limited storage space.
That's it.
It packs away in my airing cupboard and that's it. I love that.
Try putting your tumble dryer in a drawer. That's not going to happen, but this will, you know.
Well, quite.
Yeah. You can take it with you. If you're going on holidays, if you go caravanning, you can take it with you. If you're going on to hotels, rather than pay hotel prices for laundry, you can wash things yourself and dry them if it's swimwear that you want the next day.
Camper fans as well. People like in camper fans and stuff like that. It's great. But do you know what? I actually, because Peter and I were talking about this, I actually disconnected my tumble dryer because it's a fire hazard. Yes. And it scared me.
Yeah.
And the guy came round who looks after my washing machine, my tumble dryer. He said, look, I wouldn't even use it. He said, you wouldn't believe how many house fires are caused by tumble dryers because the lint goes in it and then it heats up and it sparks. Or it just stops working. I mean, mine just stopped working because it gets all like trapped in there. You've got to clean out the lint, you know, the little fluffy bits. So it is a bit of a problem and it costs a lot of money to get it cleaned out and repaired. So I was like, do you know what? Just forget it. Just disconnect it. So I've got the clothes horse. I got a dehumidifier under it and that was okay. But the thing is if you're needing to contain the moisture, to stop that moisture going on the windows or, you know, creating the mold in your home, you need to have it contained. And this is what's great is all the moisture's contained in here. You've got the hot air. It's also saved me a ton of time on ironing because you just hang it up on the hangers and then for your delicates, it's just done. And also, you know that lint that comes out of your tumble dryer? That's damaged. That's stuff with your clothes coming off. So it actually ruins your clothes tumble drying. That's why I just don't touch it. This is great for delicates.
It's perfect for everything.
Protects your clothes, you know.
And even shoes. If you can put, get those.
Oh, shoes, what, in the bottom?
Well, I would get a hanger that, what those hangers for trousers that have the clasps on them.
Oh,
and put,
yeah.
and then just hang them in there.
I didn't think about that. Wet shoes. Oh, that's a good idea.
Basically, anything
you're
you can.
full of good ideas, aren't you, Peter?
Anything
Not just a pretty face.
I tell you. Not even.
But how many do you get in there? So
you can get 10 kilograms of clothes. I only have a couple of shirts in here.
Because how many rungs are there? So you put it on a hanger. I think you got 10 rungs, but I put 20 items of clothing because I put two hangers per rung.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that.
Hangers, you can get 2 per rung. That's 20 items of clothing. And you just literally press on and off. If you want to put a timer, I love that you put the timer on so it will automatically switch off after an hour or 2 hours. You set it so it doesn't keep running. That for me is key because I used to have, in fact, my dehumidifier is annoying. I have to keep remembering to switch it off. With this, it goes off automatically. And so there you go. 600
watts, which equates to about 15 pence per hour. So again, compare that to your tumble dryer, where it's usually
to run, lot cheaper.
So much cheaper.
Oh yeah, as I said, that was another thing. So when I put my tumble dryer on, I saw my smart meter going. I tell you, the tumble dryer and the kettle. Have you also made a cup of tea and looked at the kettle boiling and how kettles and tumble dryers really expensive to run? This is cheaper.
And
so
you can
save me money.
That's the shirt that I put in, and that's dry.
Bone dry, and that's literally only been minutes. It's not even been an hour.
No. So, literally in about 10, 15 minutes, the shirt that you put in there is going to be dry. You can put, as I say, up to 10 kilograms worth of clothes in there, and you are getting them back. In some instances, depending on the wash cycle, they'll be quicker or slower in the wash cycle than they will in the drying. So you're getting them back into circulation instead of waiting for them. Nothing worse than going to the clothes horse and feeling and say, is that damp or is it just cold? You're not sure until you put it on.
Exactly. Oh, cold and damp. It's the worst combination. Right, we've soon got that amazing. Everyone's like, when are you going to do the Eureka, the pick of the day? We're going to an exclusive price for 1 hour only with Mr. Peter V. We've all got a vacuum, but could we actually get something better that's quicker, that's more efficient, that gets right up all the dust, dirt, even the microscopic germs, mold, bacteria in our homes? And very often your vacuum stops working as efficiently because you've forgotten to empty it. Self-cleaning. I mean, this is just Eureka. There are lots of vacuum. It's similar to that vacuum of that brand on the market that's £700, but we're going to be going a lot lower than that.
Yeah.
Time to buy on the clothes dryer, and we've got the Eureka vacuum up next with our expert, Mr. Peter V. Get ready, get steady, let's do it. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I am a clean freak. And this is why I get on very well with the wonderful Mr. Peter V, who is also like me, very, very house proud. Now, cleaning, I actually enjoy it. It's quite therapeutic. But if I can make the cleaning process quicker, it's more efficient, but better. We can all get a vacuum from the local high street. In fact, you've obviously got one. But do you know that it's literally taking up everything? Let's talk about half floors for a minute. Not just what you see, but the microscopic dust, bacteria, germs, viruses, mold spores, everything you can't see. Do you have a vacuum that's also going to get rid of that? Because then you'd have a cleaner home, but a healthier home. Also, let's think about carpets. Do you have one that's efficient enough to literally suck up? Because carpet fibres, you can get all sorts stuck in there. Do you have one that's really efficient to clean the whole lot out? Because if you leave anything in there, when people walk on carpet, this is why it gets dull over time. Have you ever moved away a sofa or your bed and you see how much cleaner your carpet is? It's because you've literally just been walking the dirt in. So your carpet, and it costs a lot of money to get a new carpet and a lot of hassle because you've got to get all the furniture. I think it's the hassle that worries me more than the cost of the carpet, although both. You want to get a better vacuum, so you can literally get everything out. And also rugs, long pile, you're going to need something even more efficient. Now, technology's come a long way. You might want to upgrade if that's the case, because it will mean you won't need to buy carpet as often. Yeah, your home will be cleaner. It will be more healthy if you're not just getting rid of all the dirt, but also the microscopic germs, bacteria, etc. Right? Probably the biggest brand you can think of, their top of the range right now is £700. Why is it so much? It literally does the power that I'm talking about. And also, you don't just plug in, it's also cordless, which we love. You can go up, down, side, side. You don't have to keep unplugging, replugging. But usually with cordless, you'd get plug-in power, cordless convenient, but not as much power. They now do both. £700. It's the most popular cleaner, and other brands have now copied them. So if you want that brand and you want to pay the 700 quid, do. But if you are happy to go with an alternative brand that gives you, for me, the things that I'm buying it for, this one will bring it to you. The Eureka is, for me, the best on the market that gives you all the features I've been talking about, but a better price, more like half price. Less than half price, actually, £339. £339 and pennies. But what we do here at Ideal World is we buy in volume and we sell in volume. So we can go even lower. But yesterday, and it's sold out already, we've rebought it, we've restocked. Everyone was like, well, you ran out, you ran out. Some people who bought it, their friends and family wanted it as well, because they were raving about how great it was. So yesterday we did a pick of the day and we lowered the price for 24 hours only. We're still in that 24-hour bracket. And at 9 o'clock tonight, it's going to go back up in price. Today with Mr. Peter V, in this hour, we're going to repeat that price. So £339 is pick of the day, Ideal World 249 and pennies. And by the way, it's a big one. Now that will cost you a lot of money. A postage stamp for a letter is £1.70. How about we deliver this whole thing for free, which costs a lot of money in delivery? It's big, it's heavy. Free delivery only in this hour. Now, if you want to get it, Peter's going to tell you everything about it from top to bottom. You've got a free phone number. It's free even from a mobile. Already call us on the line, 250. And if you input your details, if you register, which is all confidential, you can reserve one at 50 in interest-free instalments. You can break it down that way. Any questions that might come to mind when Peter's talking, text in. The text message number is free. So the blue bar's for questions. My word, people already in. Mr. Peter V.
I'm not surprised.
Eureka.
Well, again, they'll have seen the name. So Eureka, an American company, they've been going since 1909. Wow. Absolute market leaders. They're one of the
See, we
big...
don't know about it so much in the UK, but it's massive in the States.
Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's one of the absolute top ones. And because of the quality of what they produce. This is absolutely stunning. This is a 350 watt incredible vacuum cleaner. When we talk about power, we think of a plug-in vacuum cleaner. And what we've always found the compromise with a cordless vacuum cleaner is they usually do not have the power. You have to step into a whole different league if you want to achieve anything close to the power of a corded vacuum cleaner. And that is what Eureka have done right here with this. That's what their aim was, and that's what they've achieved. But so much more as well. So we've got an anti-tangle brush on here. So we have combs that you can see along the top here. So when the brush is rotating, it is making sure that those long hairs you can hear.
Yeah, because you can hear it, because actually so many people get their hair caught in. I do, and have to cut it out. Yeah. It ruins the vacuum. It ruins it.
Absolutely.
How is this working?
So you can see those combs along the top there.
Yeah.
They are gathering up and they are making the hair so it's easier for the suction to take it away rather than getting wrapped around.
It's cleaning it.
Exactly.
Can you hear that? So it's actually literally combing the hair off.
Exactly, taking the hair off.
I've never seen that before. That is genius, because I have to keep cutting it, and now my vacuum is almost at its last legs because of the hair getting stuck in here. So
frustrating. And we've got the rubberized brush on here as well, which is so brilliant, as you know, for taking hairs off.
Mine doesn't have this.
No, that's exactly. So if you've ever used a rubber glove, let's say, to take pet hair off a chair, have you ever done that?
No.
So if you had a cat or a dog and their hair is there, if you got a rubber glove and you do that, it'll all come off in one big lump.
No way.
Yeah, really easy. Really? So that's why that rubberized brush is there. We also have a lint brush on here, a softer brush on here as well, and that combination also, that chevron shape.
When you put the light on, you see like double more dust. And
you're absolutely right. Yes.
Dust
Yeah, absolutely. You
Now,
can
tell
also...
us about the power.
Oh, well, the power is incredible. Let's say 350 watt, 29 kilopascals power here. Incredible suction power with 5-stage filtration in a digital brushless motor.
Because that kind of power is very rare in a cordless.
Yes.
I mean, that's why everyone's getting it. You're getting the cordless convenience. You know, it's so easy. You know, I use it every day because when I make breakfast crumbs, quick little once over,
Yeah.
so that you never build up on the dirt. But
That's
usually
it.
you don't get the power. Now you're getting the
Now
power
you get the
in a
power.
cordless.
And also, as we will show you, one of the issues that usually reduces power is when you're vacuum cleaning with a build-up of dirt, because we tend to empty the vacuum cleaner when it's full.
Yeah.
But if you empty it every single time you've used it, then it's always going to be at maximum power because it's never going to be building up. Yeah. So
we would normally only empty it when it's full, but all that stuff is clogging it up.
exactly.
So it empties itself
Yeah.
after every session.
Yeah.
How does it do that?
Well, I'll show you. I'll put some dirt in it. So I'm going to do some
and
vacuum.
also, can I just ask you, please? Sorry, I'm loving your knowledge. Because I know we've done this before, but you're actually adding even more that I've forgotten about. 5 levels of filtration.
5 levels of
'Cause
filtration.
I mean, we've seen HEPA filters before. They get rid of the bacteria, the germs, the viruses. 5 levels. Tell us
5
about
levels.
this.
So, okay, I'll show you the filters. So, this is the whole section here with the filter in it. We have a washable filter at the back here,
How do you
as you can
wash
see.
it?
Well, literally under the tap. Just run. Go turbo power. Have a listen to that, and you can go eco power if you want. So you have your power choices. I'll do everything on standard power because that, in fairness, is what you're going to be using most of the time. But in terms of pickup on this,
Wow!
it
I love
is-
a P2P demo. That's amazing.
it's just brilliant.
See, that's so. Do you know what, Peter? If you're that person, can I just have it for a second?
Yeah.
You're that person going like this, like this, like this, like this. It's all day. Do you see what Peter's doing? Can I do it?
Absolutely.
Literally in one go. Why are you doing all this extra work? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I did it, Peter, because he's not doing anything fancy. Even I could do it.
Well, that's it.
So many people going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. You just go once with this. It's going to be half the time of vacuuming potentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
And now, okay, so we've got a bit of dirt here. Now, large capacity in here. We have over ½ litre capacity in the bin itself. But let's say you've done a bit of vacuum cleaning around the house. It astounds me how much, I just vacuum cleaned and yet I vacuum clean again and there's still loads of dirt.
I know.
Where is it coming from?
You vacuum one day, the next day you vacuum, there's already dust.
Yeah.
Dust just falls, doesn't it?
So, okay, we have our large capacity dustbin, but if you allow it to fill up with dirt over the course of a few vacuums, of course you're compromising the filter in there. It's not as efficient.
You are, because if this was up here, it'd be choking it.
Yeah, exactly that.
But most people do. We wait till it's all full.
We do that. Because, I'll tell you why.
I never really thought about that. It's really key, isn't it?
Yeah, because we know emptying a vacuum cleaner is one of those pains in the bum.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a pain in the bum. You're
Because
like,
you don't want to do it.
Oh, and it goes everywhere.
That's it.
Yeah.
You do it in the bin that's in the
Dust
kitchen.
everywhere.
The dust goes everywhere. So then you're obliged to go outside and do it.
I know.
And then So
and I've got a flat, so if I do it, I've got to go over the side. Obviously, it goes down to my neighbour. It's a whole hassle.
yeah. So that's the nightmare situation. However, that's where this system comes into its own. So this is your docking station. This is where you're going to put your vacuum cleaner and it is going to sit while it is charging. So this plugs in and then there's a...
Do you know where I'd keep mine? In the kitchen. That's where I keep mine, because every morning there's crumbs. I mean, it's not this level, but every morning crumbs after I cook, I just go zip up.
Yeah, exactly.
No one owns brooms anymore and dustpans. Dustpans and brush. Thing of the past. Does anyone own one?
I wonder. You've got to wonder.
Yeah.
Now, it
I've
is
got
charging.
One, but I never use it anymore because of my vacuum.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
Once you have something as easy and convenient as this, and this is truly brilliant, you can see the quick job
So
it does.
you pop it in.
Pop it in. It is now
Yeah.
charging up, as you can see. The lights are because the connectors are on here. But there is a little button here, and I'll tip it forward so you can see at home, and it says dust cup empty right here. This button here. Now, if you can imagine, this whole section of the vacuum, litre dust bag. So rather than a vacuum, ½ a litre is a large capacity on most vacuums. This essentially has a 3 litre dust capacity because you have your bag down there. And of course, if this is going to be a vacuum cleaner in and of itself, it needs to itself have a filter, and indeed it does. Have a look at this. It has its own HEPA filter as well. That's how good this is. And it has an indicator light to let you know when that bag is full. But I'm going to press that button now.
Do it. I'm very excited. Oh,
that's
you
it.
Literally just emptied it down into there.
So all the dirt.
Every time you finish, you put it in its docking station, press the button, it's clean.
And it's clean. So that means every time you take it out. So
Small things, you know.
So when you take it out to clean, every single time you are starting with a vacuum cleaner that is ready to go, that is clean, that is empty. There's nothing there going to compromise the performance of the cleaning that you're going to do next. Otherwise, it's a slow diminishing cycle of power. If every time you take it out, it's getting fuller and fuller and fuller to the point that you have to empty it, then those last few vacuum cleaners are a waste of time, because it's not working efficiently enough to do the job. But here, it's always going to be working at max power. And max power for this vacuum is incredible. You've got to love it.
It really is. I mean, if you added up each of those things in itself, just the fact that you've got more power in a cordless than ever before. So you've got more suction power, so it's going to get more dust and dirt to get more out of your carpet, so you're not having to replace your carpet as often. Even long pile rugs, which are a bugbear of mine, can do it. Second thing is 5 levels of filtration. This means that not only are you getting the HEPA filter, which will get rid of not just the big particles, but the microscopic germs, viruses, bacteria, it also cleans itself. So every time you use the vacuum, before usually the filter's clogged up and it only works once you've changed it or cleaned it. It works as good as every single day the day you bought it. Then, of course, you have the fact that it's self-emptying. Every time you usually wait for the vacuum to be overloaded, you get rid of it. It's choking the filter and vacuum. You put it in the docking station, it self-cleans. It's got the brush bar that also gets rid of the hair. If your brush bar is bringing up the hair, you're having to cut it out, it's ruining your vacuum, it's also self-cleaning. For hard floors, for soft floors, this is amazing. The competitor, the nearest competitor is £700 for something similar. Can we show you one more time, because we're about to give you time to buy. The price comparison is, we found exactly the same vacuum online. If you are wanting this, you could buy it online today, brand new, £339. Ideal price, £249 and pennies for exactly the same thing, brand new. It's a big old box. We're going to deliver for free. I'm going to post a little letter, a card is £1.70 for free. Time to buy, free phone number. Any questions for Peter, write in on the blue bar. We are more powerful because all the filtering, all the power, all the efficiency, it also converts into handheld pieces. Show us more.
It is versatile, and that's what we want and we expect from our vacuum cleaners. Literally like that. I'm pressing the button here that releases the bottom part, and literally now the same power that I used on the floor I have in my hands. I have all those power settings as well. From top any one of those accessories on the end there. Give yourself a reach vac that's going to go up high to do things like the curtain tops, to do things like the cobwebs, all of those areas like that. It just gives you the same power that you use, as I say, on the floor. If you want to reach down to do things like the tops of the skirting boards, again, brilliant for that.
I do those now because of you. I don't have a dado rail, but a lot of people don't do their shelves. You should do it. Because you know when you said dusting,
yes,
it's just pointless because you're just redistributing dust around the room. You want to suck it up.
That's it.
I'm actually got so much less dust now because I'm sucking up every time. I'm not dusting, I'm actually using the vacuum.
And then you can put the floor head on with the rotating bar brush on like that, and that is brilliant for doing things like the chairs or the couch or the mattress. Again, this has that power of suction that you're going to be able to clean your mattress, etc. with it. So in terms of versatility, this is absolutely off the scale, but it is the power that makes the difference. Any vacuum cleaner, it's the power you want, it's the power you go for. And whether it's on carpets or hard floors, this is absolutely brilliant. It is so easy to do the largest amounts of dirt with this quickly.
I mean, isn't it great as well? You don't need to change the head, because with my vacuum, Peter, you need to change the head to do hard floors or soft floors. You can just use the same one for everything.
Exactly that. It is designed for everything, for every. And have a look here, through all that dirt on the carpet. Look at that. Oh, now you like that. Absolutely.
We are cleaning geeks, aren't we?
We are,
So we
yes.
get very excited over this.
We do. And you can go flat to the floor, low profile with this as well.
Now you're just showing off. Do you know what that means though? It means, you know the bit under the beds and under the sofa that we forget about? Now there's no excuse. You can get them.
Exactly.
You can go underneath. And it's great with swizzle because also, you know, with chairs.
Yes. It's,
So, you know, if you've got a chair like this and you've got to move it aside and all of that, you can go quite, like, something like that.
I can go in and around.
Yes.
Not a problem with this. It'll glide around the legs of chairs and
you're
tables.
You're not making any effort there.
No.
It's just doing it for you.
And 60 minutes of continuous runtime as well, which is phenomenal. 60
that is amazing,
minutes.
Yeah. That will last you quite a few hoovers. I mean, how long do you spend hoovering?
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
I find that you can get around the house easily in 20 minutes for a quick clean if you've got the vacuum cleaner that is going to do the pickup for you.
Oh, see, I'm 15 minutes now, but I've only got a flat, so that's okay. Plus, you've got a dog.
We've got a dog.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dog
hair would be amazing with this.
Sorry.
Peter, oh, you're loving it here. I can't stop him. He's in a cleaning frenzy.
I know.
You're reminding me of me
But
last week.
Once again, look, this is the fun part. All that dirt there you see all that would otherwise be clogging up. Let's pop it back into the docking station. Watch because you're going to press this button.
We love this.
There it is.
We
Gone.
love that.
Job done. Nice
right.
and done. Look at
Keith,
that.
we're going to give you all time to buy once again. Free delivery. As I said, if you know that a postage stamp is £1.70 for a letter, free delivery on this is amazing. Only free delivery in this hour. At 9 o'clock tonight, the price is going up. So let's remind you one more time, if you were to miss this and you wanted to get it online, it's going to be £339. There is no other vacuum that I can think of apart from a branded one that is £700 that can also deliver 5 different levels of filtration. Now, from making our house look good to making us look good. Again, if you're thinking about Valentine's Day, getting yourself looking good, whether you're going out to impress the other half or find a new other half, or of course you're buying ahead for Mother's Day or just for yourself for a little feel-good factor, we have got these brand new scarves in. They are fine, pure Mulberry silk. Now, when it comes to Mulberry silk, you have got usually, there you go, the silk mark on there. In fact, if it doesn't have the silk mark on, I wouldn't buy it. So you know you're getting the real deal, the full quality, the full strength, and the full softness. The reason people pay a lot, because it's been created by mulberry worms that only eat pure mulberry white leaves from the mulberry bush. So the quality of the silk is outstanding. It's the best in the world. It's the softest on your skin. It gives you this beautiful sort of Audrey Hepburn float. And it needs to be dyed by hand very carefully and screened, printed so by hand because it's very, very delicate. Once the dye goes in, it can last a lifetime potentially. And if you look online, you can get normal scarves, 20 quid, but if you're going real silk, you might go 50, 60 pounds. But if you're going mulberry silk, you're probably going to pay over 100 in most places. I mean, it depends where you go in the branding. The float of the silk is absolutely beautiful. The softness of it, the fineness of it. We've got 3 different colors. We've got this one. Just going to show you what you're getting. Either this one. If you like that one, get ready. You've also got this one here, which has got the black border and that blue colors coming through, if you're more of a blue lady. And then we've got this one here, which has got the browns, almost like a paisley type of design. This is so on trend right now, the chocolates, the creams, things like that. You know, I love the taupes. What's wonderful about investing, and I say investing in mulberry silk, you can use it year round. Right now to take the chill off the neck, in the summer as a little shawl, spring and autumn as well. Now for mulberry silk, we have gone all the way to India where they specialize in it. We've bought in volume, we sell in volume, and we can get mulberry silk at this price. I literally do not know anyone, and when I say anyone, anyone on the planet who can do this price for you under 20. Real mulberry silk, and it's got the silk mark in it, so you know what you're getting. So for example, let's say you're getting it as a gift for your Valentine or for someone else, or for Mother's Day or as a gift, they're gonna know that they got real silk. With that silk mark in there, you know you got the real deal. Now you've got your free phone number. You've got your money back guarantee. Try it on. See how you feel. Honestly, the softness around the neck is amazing. The float you get out of it is amazing. It looks so sophisticated. And year round you'll wear this. So as I said, in the winter, take a little chill off, but even in the summer, when you need a little shawl in the evening to go around the shoulders, you'll probably use it again then. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, always using my scarves. They're year-round wear. So then it's worth it. And particularly worth it, I mean, even if you've spent, a lady was saying she spent £150 on her Mulberry silk scarf, but she's always got it. It's in her handbag year-round. So whenever she needs something to add a bit of va-va-voom to her outfit, she can add it on. But of course, if she's going traveling or she's going on holiday, she's always got it in the plane for a little bit of warmth. If she's going out for dinner, it adds a little bit of a je ne sais quoi. If she's a little chilly around the shoulders, she can put it around the shoulders. You can wear it in addition to whatever you're wearing right now if you're a little bit chilly. But it protects. Now, we've got 3 colors. I'm wearing the brown. Black is flying out. It's not just black, by the way, it's also like a navy blue, okay? And under £20 for this, and it's not like a percentage of silk or like 50%. This is 100%. 100% fine silk. It's written on the label. It even contains the silk mark, which is like its certificate of authenticity stamped on there, okay? So this one is the brown, if you're wanting the brown one. As I said, this is, if you're getting as a gift, I go for this one because this is neutrals that will go with literally anything you're wearing, any hair color, any skin color. And it's very on trend right now. These kind of coffees, cappuccinos, lattes, chocolates coming through, very in vogue. For the blue one, I love the orange because I love color. I love brightness, positivity, and happiness and color. So, bright scarves, I'll show you that in a minute, actually make you look a bit younger. It's a bit like bright lipstick and a bright scarf. Some brightness around the face actually adds, it adds something to your complexion. This one is the blue and the black. See, this is not to my color because I like something bright or something neutral. But if you're more into the navies, if you've got, I don't know, blonde hair maybe or gray hair, it's gonna, blue with gray eyes or blue eyes will beautifully complement. But if you're having one of those, I call it, not just a bad hair day, bad face day, where you just feel you need a little bit of illumination. Maybe you're wearing a lot of black to slim down, and you're wearing black, black, black to look slim and confident, but you want to add a pop of color, a bit of personality and pizzazz. This is gonna do it. Do you see instantly it adds something? And that brightness kind of radiates a bit like bright lipstick and makes you look younger and fresher and more positive. And do you know people react to you more positively when you're wearing bright colors as well? So it sort of makes you feel happier. So this is absolutely beautiful. Now, while you're dialing for the last lot of these, there's literally 7 left in the brown. These are selling out. Okay, so these are selling out. Once they're gone, they're gone. I've got some specials coming up today. So at 1 o'clock, we've got the new fit belt. If you're carrying an extra bit of winter weight still, there's no point panicking in spring. It will be too late. You need to start eating healthily, exercising if you can, and working on the targeted areas. The #1 best weight loss device is the new Fit Belt over the last 6 years. We do lots of weight loss devices, but the new Fit Belt is #1 consistently. I've got it back. So even personal trainers have used it that are really skinny minis, but they want to actually bust a very particular area and get into that cellulite, which is a harder storage fat. Weight loss, 1 o'clock. Set the alarm. 2 o'clock, we're going to do Fashion Outlet, the last of our best-selling fashion items. The best sellers, last ones left, lowest price. And then at 3 o'clock, we have got the launch of the brand new diamond Christophe Duchamp watches. If you want to start your 2026 with a diamond watch, or you're wanting to get it for your Valentine's, or you're thinking, I don't have a Valentine, I'm gonna get it for myself. I deserve a diamond watch. It's something that you wear every day. you enjoy every day, you look at every day, and you probably pass it on down the generations, or if it has diamonds in it, you might even trade it in one day at auction. But that's going to be at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. I'm going to give you time to buy. The brown's about to go. Oh, dropped it there. We only have like literally 4 left in those. Okay. So in the brown, we've only got 4 left. How many left in the blue? Probably going to sell out the lot. How many left in the blue? Less than 40 left in that, 37. And how many left in the reds? Do you know, I'd actually say this is more orange. It's more like a pinky orange, but it's just got a beautiful vibrancy and glow. We're going to give you time to buy. Absolutely flying out is the brown. It's about to go red. When it goes red on the choices board, it means it's all gone. Yeah? 100% pure fine silk. Free phone number, money back guarantee. Time to get it.